Have you ever noticed how some people fail to get what they really want in life despite spending endless hours reciting affirmations, updating their vision boards, and visualizing their ideal futures?
Why are you crying?
I used to be like this too, until I found a simple secret that allowed me to generate millions of dollars in my online business, find my soulmate, and get in the best shape of my life in my 40s. In this video, I'm going to show you how raising your vibration will allow you to get the things you really want in life and how failure is a key part of that. To start, let me explain one of the biggest secrets of the universe and why this secret will actually help you have that iconic vibration we're talking about. First of all, why would you even want to have a high vibration? Well, the answer is because high vibrations correlate with states like love, abundance, prosperity, and the things you really want in life. How you are vibrating internally, those things will manifest in the three-dimensional world. So when you reach iconic levels of a vibration, you're able to reach those iconic levels of results in the three-dimensional world. And one way to do that is by failing more. Now, why is that? Answer, because the universe itself is always expanding. So when you yourself are expanding, you are by definition aligned with the universe. And in order for you to expand, you need to be failing a lot, if we're being totally honest. A great example of this is when a child learns how to walk. This is actually very timely for me, as I have a 10-month-old daughter who is just learning how to crawl. It's quite beautiful, as a matter of fact. And what you'll find is that when a child learns how to walk, the process is always the same. They attempt to walk, they attempt to get on their feet, they fail, they fall, they attempt to walk, they fall, they attempt to walk, they fall, until eventually they're off and walking and much more. Now here's the thing. When they are falling, this is exactly what's supposed to happen. It's not a sign that they're doing anything wrong. It's actually an important part of the growth process. And once that child does learn how to walk, it is a complete life and vibrational upgrade. It's the same thing with us. When we do things that are outside our comfort zone, when we're falling, those things give us that vibrational upgrade, and that makes us much, much, much more powerful. So one easy way to apply this is to get better at coming back from failures and dealing with life's inevitable challenges. And a really good strategy for this is a great mantra that I'll teach you, which is simply this. Everything is happening for me with divine timing. Everything is happening for me with divine timing. Everything is happening for me with divine timing. So you lose a sale? Great. Everything is happening for me in divine timing. You lose your job, get rear-ended, have to file for bankruptcy, even worse. All good. Everything is happening for me with divine timing. Now I want to show you another one of the most powerful laws of the universe, which is really going to help you get to that next level. We're talking about the law of polarity. The law of polarity simply states that everything in the universe is always in perfect balance. For example, we have up, down, left, right, heaven and hell, yin, yang, etc. What this means is that for everything that exists, its corresponding opposite also exists. This is true for absolutely everything, including quote-unquote failures. That means whenever something bad happens to you, that means that something good or better is on the way. This is by law. This is a law of the universe. One of my favorite examples of this is a supernova. I'm not an astronomist, but I know enough to know that a supernova is what happens when a star, after millions and millions of years, dies. The process is it collapses upon itself, and then it radiates. It releases this huge explosion, which is literally more powerful than 1 billion suns. More powerful than 1 billion suns. It's the ultimate death and rebirth process. And guess what? You are actually made as the exact same material as that supernova with that same power. So the exercise, the trick is to harness that power of those death-like experiences to radiate even stronger and come back even more powerful with that enhanced vibration. One easy way to get started with this is just get in the habit of looking at the good in every situation that you encounter, especially the bad ones. Just ask yourself, what's good about this? What's the hidden opportunity here? Get in the habit of doing that, and you're going to find your vibration constantly increasing. Now I want to show you about another law of the universe that hardly any manifestation teachers ever talk about, but this one was also a complete game changer for you. In addition to the law of polarity, one of the most important laws of the universe is the law of cause and effect, also known as the law of sowing and reaping. This law simply states that for every effect in the universe, there's a corresponding cause. In other words, you sow what you reap. Very simple, right? The way this relates to your vibration is that when you put aligned effort into something, the universe typically takes notice and rewards you handsomely. Now, effortless manifestations can and do happen, but you're much better off in your day-to-day activity taking consistent, often effortful action towards your most aligned and important goals. And oftentimes, the more difficult something is, the more you are going to get rewarded. One of my favorite examples of this is a woman by the name Angela Cavaggio. She is a famous woman who actually lifted up a car that weighed 3,500 pounds, about 5 inches off the ground, in order to save her 11-year-old son. She basically did something that's literally impossible, scientifically impossible. There's a scientific name for this, which I actually cannot remember it to be totally honest with you at this second. But it is a thing where when people are under extreme conditions, they're able to do things that are essentially impossible. But I would argue that what's really happening in situations like this is that something was so important and so aligned that the universe actually helped this woman out and helped lift up that car because of her aligned vibration in that moment. Now, I'm not saying that you need to do anything like go out there and try to lift up cars. Of course not. But what I am saying is that you're going to get a lot of benefit from not just taking consistent action to your goals, which obviously you know that. You're watching this video. You've definitely heard this before. But you're going to make even more progress by pushing a little bit past your comfort zone on a regular basis. And what that means is you don't need to start huge. Start by, for example, if you meditate 10 minutes a day, try meditating 12, 15 minutes a day. Or maybe tomorrow, instead of spending 20 minutes on the treadmill, do 25 minutes. Just go a little bit further. Hug your partner one more time. If you start small, that conditions your vibration to expand more and more and more, and then you could be doing even bigger things like lifting up cars. In this video, I show you how you can raise your vibration by failing more. What if I told you that there's ways to scientifically raise your vibration without any failure at all? That's exactly what I'm going to show you in the next video. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, if this is your first time here, please subscribe, smash that bell for alerts, and let me know what you think in the comments below. What was your number one insight that you got from this video that you're going to apply? I'd love to hear it. And in the meantime, this is Reich. Keeping awesome. Talk to you soon.